planning to make your career as an structural engineer, design engineer, and the engineer, scientist, and everyone who is doing their BTech degree from aeronautical and AME background, as well as they are doing they are preparing for the GATE aerospace especially. So basically this video is for you, so please continue. Hello everyone, I am Pooja Singh, and on the behalf of Raptorglobaltechnology, we have made a plan for you all, and this is actually a very big announcement because students are facing a lot of problem with the structure due to the lack of confidence as well as the lack of concept and conceptual knowledge. So to keep in mind all these things, we are going to take the classes from that is starting from tomorrow, and you will get all the updates and videos on the Raptorglobaltechnology section. So please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to never miss any update. But with all these things, I have some more informative knowledge for you all, and that I will share today. Actually, if you are planning to make your career as a structural engineer, because this is the most prestigious job nowadays in aerospace and aviation industry. So if you also have a plan that you want to become an aircraft structural engineer or structural engineer, whether it is belongs to aeronautical engineering or mechanical engineering, so you have to follow basically 5 rules. First of all, you must have the knowledge of the understanding of song and material, that which material have which property and how you should design the structure, the aerodynamic conditions, and some, like if you are going to design a propulsive instrument or propulsive object, that is if you are going to plan design the aircraft wheel and also the combustion chamber and turbine blades, compressor blades, and etc etc. So you must have the knowledge about the material as well as aerodynamic, as well as propulsion, as well as structure. So these are the first, these are including first point, that is you must have the knowledge of the subjects. Okay. Second point is you must have the skills, because before nowadays we have many softwares through which we can design and analyze our product, and after that we made the prototype and everything of the product. So basically the benefit of designing and analysis is that you are saving the time and money as well. Okay, so this is also from the industry point of view, this is also very important. So second is skills knowledge. Up to now the question is, which skills is required to become an structural engineer? So yesterday I was scrolling down, I was searching something on web page. So I found that many companies like Boeing, TSA, Tata Advanced System Limited, and airlines as well, P3, many companies, Collision Aerospace, so many companies are there which is they are hiring for the structural engineer. So on the behalf of the requirement, I am telling you some softwares. You must have the knowledge of that software if you are going to enter in a designing field. Okay, so basically, as you all are aware about the CAD software, so what is CAD software? The question is what is CAD, because it is very interesting. So basically the CAD is computer aided design. It means that you will design your object in a computer, and after that the another is analysis. Okay, so many software are related to CAD and many software are related to analysis, but which two softwares are compulsory about which you must have the awareness and knowledge, and a great command on this. Okay, so basically if you wanted to become an structural engineer, then you must have the knowledge of CATIA B5, because nowadays it's a trending software, companies are using this. Okay, so you must have the knowledge of CATIA But in this is the designing software, okay, but if you know the SolidWorks and Fusion 360 and many more softwares are there, if you have the idea of this, then that will be more beneficial. But first of all, you must have the knowledge of CAD and B5, okay, that's great. Now the other question is that if because we are engineers and we are structural and design engineers, so it is not enough that we can design and the things is over. No, you must have the knowledge of analysis software, that is in a trending, this is NCIS, and also but companies are as I already told that from the yesterday research I got that many like if you have the knowledge of CFD, then definitely you will crack the interview and the companies will hire you, because CFD is a trending software and every company is asking for the CFD. So basically the question is, what is the difference between NCIS and CFD? Why we are using CFD? Because CFD is not till now when we have to analyze the object, then first of all we have to we were calculating all the calculations over the body. But when CFD introduced in our system, then if we have to design a structure of this pen, okay, so first of all what we will do, we will divide it into grids. So basically what CFD software do, CFD software divided it into a small grid, and then we calculate all these details from the grid. So that's why our structure is, and the result which comes from the analysis is very strong, and there is a very minimum scope for the failure. So that's why CFD is very trending and very useful software nowadays in not only aviation sector, but also in all the sectors which is totally related to design. Okay, so basically I have already covered two topics. First of all, the theoretical knowledge, and another is another is software knowledge. Okay, the third point is one more great concept has been introduced in the aviation nowadays in a designing field. Okay, so if you are an engineer and if you wanted to become an structural engineer, if you wanted to become an design engineer, then you must have, like many companies are using coding to design the object, like Raptorglobaltechnology is also providing the internship in which you will design your object and airfoil using the Python. So basically Python is also a very mandatory and very useful software. If you have the idea of Python, then you also can become the design engineer. So but to having the skills and to having the knowledge is not a solution to get the job. Basically nowadays many more fraud companies are there. They are hiring for the people and they are asking some money and etc. So all these are totally fake. I would like to give you an example. Before 2 months ago I received a call and they were telling that they are from AAI, that is Airport Authority of India, and they told to me that ma'am, we have received your CV and we are you are selected for etc. I don't know which role was it is. You are selected for this role, and for this role you must have to pay only 49 rupees. So I told, why, if AI is hiring, then why I have to pay 49? So it's okay, there was no issue. I was just okay, there is no issue, I will pay 49 rupees. But the condition was, I told that sir, actually in my account there is only 100 rupees, so I am paying from that. So they told, no ma'am, you can't do this, because if in your account the money is less than 5,000, then you can't apply for this role. Then I also told and I said that no sir, actually I don't have money, so I am sending you 500 and please pay from your account, and after the selection I will pay. There is no issue, because till now I don't have. So they told no and they rejected my application. So I thought, why? I was totally unable to understand the concept that if I have to pay only 49 rupees, then why the amount should be more than 5,000 in my bank account. So basically it can't be legal. So I just visited the AI websites and I found that that was totally fraud company. I just cleared it from the cyber branch of AI. So these are also the main problem which students are facing. To keep in mind all these things, we are also planning to create a webinar in which we will say about the top 10 companies for the structural engineer, in which how can you apply, which skills are required, and how you can get the job in aerospace domain, because these methods are totally exact and accurate, and definitely if you will apply using that, then definitely you will get a call for the interview. Okay, so that was totally soon we will introduce it. So and we will update all the information from the on the Raptor Global Technology YouTube channel, as well as the LinkedIn account, and as well as all the pages of social media account. But so till now we have talked about the theoretical knowledge, software knowledge, as well as coding knowledge. But the most important point is where we have to apply, how we can apply, what is the selection criteria of the HR. So these are the most common questions which comes in our mind when we are going to apply for any job role. Okay, so don't worry, we will also provide all these things. And the final, like the fourth number is how to, like if you are selected for the interview, then how you have to face the interview, what questions they can hire for the structural engineer. And because when they are hiring to the people, they are totally aware that they have the basic knowledge and they will also train you, but the reason is that you must have the learning skills. Okay, so they test it for sure. So like if they are asking that how much score you are giving yourself on KDB5, then you don't have to say that no sir, I am giving 10 out of 10, because if you will design a great project, then you will face a lot of issues with KDB5 also. So please keep all these things in mind if you are going to give the interview. Okay, and the last one is this: if you are applying for a job, then why and how your resume will be selected. Because all these things, let us suppose if one person is hiring for one role and one job vacancy is there, so they got like 2000 emails and 2000 candidates for one job. Okay, so it is very difficult to hire from the HR team as well, because they don't have a lot of time that they will read your resumes, like they will read 1000 resumes. So these are also not possible. Okay, so we are coming soon with all these solutions in a practical way, that how can you get the job, how you should have to apply, which key skills is required, and everything. But before that, I am going to conclude the session, and I wanted to share some tips. Like if you have to, I'm going to take the one example, like if you have to apply in Boeing. So first of all, you have to go to the Boeing official website. Then you have to go to career section. When you will go to career section, then you will see that the software will ask to make your profile on that career page. Okay, so you must have to upload and make your profile, like what are the skills required, name, father's name, etc, everything the details they will ask, you have to fill it. Okay, and after that you will see that many more vacancies are there, so you must have to read the term and conditions accurately with the high intelligent, and then after you have to give the answer. So definitely you will get hired. But if the company is asking if you see the job vacancies, then they are also mentioned that these skills are required, and If the candidates having these skills, then only they can apply. So please change your resume according to the requirement and the description given for the job role. So then after you will get a call, and then after your resume will be selected, and then after you will face the interview, because to get the job is not so difficult. To appear in the interview, it is like very complicated situation nowadays, not even only in India but in all the countries, or you can say that in entire world. Okay, but now the most important things is like if any companies is hiring and we are selected for the interview, then the main problem is that we are facing a lot of fear, lot of like how they will ask, and we are going to nervous, and many more situations are there. So we don't have to do anything, just be confident and definitely the job will be yours. Okay, so okay, all these things were related. You can try the Boeing Boeing job vacancies for being as an structural engineer, but we are and all the things we will discuss in our webinars. But before that, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon to watch and study about all the subjects related to GATE aerospace, or even all the subjects in deep related to your BTech and BE syllabus. Actually, the problem I have realized that as you people know that I am an head of the department and assistant professor in our aeronautical department. So I am facing that students. What is the problem of the students? Because I meet approximately 10 to 15 students in a day, and I try to solve the problems of them. So the students are facing problem like, if I am taking the example of aerodynamics. So if you are if you will talk about the aerodynamic, then in aerodynamic there are totally 5 equations which are very compulsory, and you should have the idea regarding that. What is the limitation, what is the criteria, on which principle they are based, what is the theory behind it, and many more assumptions and limitations are there. So if you will be able to learn the assumption, if you will be able to learn the concept, like if you are talking about specific, then what is the meaning of specific, like the meaning of specific is same. So if we will add it at this place, then what will be, and many more comparisons are there. So if you have the great concept and great learning method, and if you know that how to read and how to study to crack the GATE or anything else, then definitely not only even in GATE but the job and everything will be yours. Okay, so I think everything is like done. So we will meet from tomorrow. So okay, all the very best, and please try to